find that you've arrived in Frightenstein, perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Now, you little devils, I realize why you have not been glowing for me. Because you are embarrassed that the Count should watch you glow. So this Count will hide his eyes from you and you will glow. You sure know how to hurt the Count. Did someone make you a general, eh? A little joke from the Count. Explain yourself. Why were you so late, Igor?
I was outside, master, hanging up the laundry.
Hanging up the laundry?
To dry, master.
I see. But we have no time for such things. For now, we must raise the flag.
Yes, master.
And sing our glorious national anthem.
Yes, master.
I will count it for you, for I am a Count. Don't laugh. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, boom.
Gory, gory, Transylvania,
Hey!
the werewolves and bats will always hey, hey, now.
Hey,
Light proclaim, yeah, as we go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth to do my best, to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can once again return to my most glorious of homelands,
Transylvania. Gory, gory, Transylvania, as we go stumbling through.
An excellent gesture, and absolutely correct when a Count sings a note. It is a note to remember. All right, Igor, explain yourself. Why were you so long?
Master, I was outside hanging up the laundry.
You were hanging out the laundry. Why would it take you so long to hang out the laundry?
Well, master, I was wearing it.
Dr. Petvet's little place is really much too small for animals of every sort spill out into the hall. When rhinos get into the tub, he has to hold his nose, 'cause he'll be doused with water when the bathroom overflows. There's chickens in the pantry and there's cats across the bed. I wonder where the doctor finds to rest his weary head. He told me once that when it's time for him to hit the sack, the only place with room enough is the doghouse at the back.
Surprised today when I find this beautiful dog. Oh, magnificent animal. Yes, I see in the letter his name is Velvet, her name is Velvet, and it's a Basenji. That's what kind dog it is. I'm going to read the letter right away. Bye-bye, Dr. Petvet. Very sweet of you to call. Goodbye. Yes, thank you. Now, dear Igor, today we have this beautiful dog called a Basenji. It is one of the small, compact type dogs. This dog has a tightly curled tail. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, and if you stroke her back, it will go back into shape. Oh, that's very good. This dog was first bred in Central Africa, and the chief characteristic is it does not bark. That's quite good. The coat is usually chestnut brown or fawn-colored. This one is a rare black and white one, and there are very few in North America, which makes it a very rare dog. It was bred before Christianity even began, at the headwaters of the Nile, and there are records of them being presented to pharaohs of Egypt. There are also murals of early Egyptian tombs that show dogs that closely resemble the modern Basenji. Wow, that's fantastic. The name Basenji comes from the South African word, the South African Dutch word, meaning a bush thing. Well, that's very interesting. The first pair was brought to the United States in 1937, and it was used for various kinds of hunting. A wooden bell is tied around the neck when hunting, of course, because in the dense bush, it might get lost because it doesn't bark, and then the wooden bell rings and you know where it is. You see? When happy, the dog makes a strange gay sound between a chortle and a yodel. Something I should imagine like that. I'm not very good at that. The dog is used for pointing and retrieving. Has a fine, glossy coat, very fastidious. That means he washes himself and takes care of himself beautifully. He licks himself just like a cat. This would make a wonderful house pet because he doesn't bark. You could have him in an apartment, wouldn't bother the neighbors, and he washes himself. He grows to a height about 17 inches of the shoulder. That's from there to there. And he weighs about 22 to 24 pounds. And I think I'm going to keep you, but I'm just going to ask the sloth. Now, don't go away. Mr. Sloth, I got a fella here named Basenji, and I'd like to keep him. No wonder he's gone. If I didn't leave here, I'd also run away from that sloth. I'm gonna phone Dr. Pitt. Hello, Dr. Pitvet. The dog ran away. I don't know where he's gone. Where's he gone? I don't know where he's gone. Yeah.
Pitvet is a boss cat. Dig him.
5, 4, 3, 2, Ooga Booga. We'll be back.
If that's north and that's south, then that must be east. That's west. What am I doing up here anyway?
The Wolfman. Me and him are really good friends.
All right. Pull over. This is a grammar raid.
Not me and you.
This is the Grammar Slammer. Here again, ready to hammer in some grammar with some help from the Grammar Slammer Bammer.
Now I bammer slammer Igor?
Oh, no. Definitely not that. Oh, no.
No, not just yet anyway. First of all, you have to wish Igor the top of the morning.
Oh, the top of the morning.
Sure, I'll take the top part. I'm not fussy.
Oh, such harmony and serenity. It does my heart good. If only your grammar were half as fine.
Maybe I'd slammer real soon, yes?
Yes, come to think of it, his grammar is pretty bad.
Huh?
Oh, no, I'm talking about you. Now, can we have the instant replay, please? I distinctly remember hearing you say, I like the Wolfman. Me and him are really good friends.
Oh.
Now tell me what's wrong.
Wrong.
What's wrong? Are you jealous?
No, I'm not jealous. There's nothing wrong with me. It's the sentence that's wrong.
Oh, is it a naughty sentence?
Naughty Igor, fix it up.
Bammer, hammer, slammer.
Back.
Ah.
Maybe it should be me and the Wolfman are real good friends.
Oh.
No, it shouldn't be. There's only two wrong words.
Well, which ones?
Me and him. It should be he and I. Can we see the corrected copy, please?
Oh.
Now say the sentence properly.
Yeah, he and I are really good friends.
Right, absolutely right, Igor.
Yeah, but not he and I.
Oh. Slammer, slammer, bammer, hammer.
Griselda, Gronk.
Griselda makes a cocktail that she calls Griselda's Dagger. It's very strong, and after one, you usually start to stagger. There's something in that drink that creates a musty haze, and its effect does not wear off, at least for several days. I finally had to ask her what she mixed in this strange brew. She said, "Why, darling, gasoline. Oh, and lighter fluid, too."
Oh, hi there. I'm Griselda. I've got rhythm. I've got beauty. I've got my pad. Who can ask for anything more? Woo! Swing it. Let's go. Now we're back in the old kitchen. Bing. Now today we've really got a special number for you. We call this one Merlin's Magic Morbid Mushy Maybe Mundane Mississippi Mud Flapper. Oh, now we're going to start it off with just a base coating here of llama milk. There we are. There's llama milk. Very good. Now, further to this, we add just a touch, thank you, of whipped cream. Now, the thing that really is so biting about this is these prickly little pine cones. We put them in there. Oh, they really get your tongue going. I'll tell you. Wow. Now, the last ingredient here is green coffee beans. In this way, you see, you don't have to have coffee with your dinner or even after because it's mixed right into the meal. Clever? Oh, the beauty. Now, away we go. Here we are. Oh, look at this cute little bird. Oh, what have you got in your hair? Oh, it's so sparkly. Oh, I love you. Now, as you know, with any Mississippi dish, we have to have a very basic ingredient, and that being a meatball. So here we go with the meatball. Now we're going over to the cauldron, and we're going to put said meatball into said cauldron. My goodness, had me fooled. Now, after having done that, we will now go back and mix up the batter, and it's looking awfully good. So now we go over to the cauldron, and let's see what happens. Oh, well, here we go. Cut it out. Into the cauldron. All right, now, cauldron, boil, bubble. Cauldron, boil, and cauldron, bubble. Here we are, taster's time. Wow, that's a winner! But don't ever try it. I can tell you. Wow.
It is written that he who wets his feet in the limpid pools of Punjab shall surely host dampened spirits and soggy Adidas on the feet of his leg.
If my name was Vana Clyde Betty, I'd go Ooga Booga.
While passing through the zany zoo, I stopped to look inside a cage of monkeys just brought in from France by Bwana Clyde. He told them he was taking them to live in a hotel. None of them knew this was a zoo, and so far things were swell. The monkeys said the food was good and service had been fine. The only thing they wished to know was when was checkout time.
Sign is out time. Hello there. Do you like to dance? I certainly do. It's so much fun. It's very rhythmic. Rhythmic it is. All right, never mind with your little Tommy gun and playing around out there. Yeah. All right. Cheetah. Cheetah, don't do that now. I'm just in the middle of the show. You don't mind. Now go and play with all the other chimpanzees. All right, that was just Cheetah acting up again. Always likes to get into mischief, so she really does. All right, mates, I have a lovely film for you today, and I'm sure you're going to love it. I am the one Clyde Batty at your service as always. Oh, must have been the last chord. Oh. Well, never mind, you can't win them all, can you? Right, I'll fix this later. Now, as we were saying, I have a lovely film, and I'd like you to see it, about some very, very groovy animals. So why don't we go over to the projector, those horse flies again? Oh, my goodness gracious. Right. Right, so, as I was saying, let's go to the projector and see what we're going to see today. You know what that was? You just heard my archers falling. That's what you heard. You think it's easy? Trekking through the jungles all day long? It's not, you know. All right, and away we go. Now, you know what gets me sometimes? I keep thinking that I'll keep hearing the anvil chorus. If I had a boing, 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 boing. Can't keep in tempo. I didn't think so. All right, and away we go. Now, the reels are in place. There we go. Focus in, projector on, and what are we going to see today? I bet it's lovely. Hello, big eyes. And how are you today? You know what this is called? This is a bush baby. That's right, a bush baby. Now, it gets its name because the bush baby sounds just like a human baby when it cries, so they call it the bush baby. Oh, isn't it sweet? Look at that, would you? Now, they're found in Africa, south of the Sahara Desert. 16 inches long, including a long tail. It's bushy except at the base. Round head, short little muzzle, large eyes, as you can see, and large ears. Oh, look at you. Oh, isn't it sweet? Very nice, too. Now, bush babies live in groups in dry scrub or bush. They move about singly or in pairs, an extreme activity and agility at night in vast contrast to the slow, lazy movements during the day. I guess it's too hot for them to move around too much during the daytime, eh? Now, they take long leaps from branch to branch with great agility, and they can cover up to 15 feet in one leap. Isn't that amazing? That's right. Oh, give us a kiss, would you, love? Give us a kiss. Oh, very lovely too, very lovely. Right. Oh, did you like that film? Did you like the film? I thought it was quite charming, I did. Excuse me. Hello. Yes, Mr. Bawana, Clyde Batty. You want to thank me for seeing such a lovely film? Well, that's very nice of you to call, ma'am. Right, and what's Ooga Booga going to mean this week? Well, I'll tell you, ma'am. Right. Ooga Booga means all I want is a room somewhere far away from these flippin' horseflies. Yes, ma'am. Ta-ra. All right, goodbye, mates. Ooga Booga too, and you know what it means. Come back and see us soon, won't you? That's charming. Lovely, lovely and charming. Thank you.
Oh, to say?
Absolutely nothing.
We'll be back in a minute, right after this commercial. Commercial, that's it. We'll be back.
Having done that, who knows?
oracle once made me a most absurd prediction. But I got mad and left because I thought it was a fiction. He said you will be coming back to listen to me more. I told him that I doubted it, and then I slammed the door. Then fate said I would get a bill for something I had shattered. I said I didn't break anything, well, anything that mattered. But he was right. I should have known, for when I slammed the door, his crystal ball had broken and had smashed across the floor.
Welcome. I am afraid you're all in for a big disappointment today. Yes, I know that 90% of you just watch me. Yes, you just watch me so that you can laugh when I break the crystal ball. Well, it'll never happen again. Well, maybe one more time, huh? Wow, lucky. Oh, well, now for the sign. Oh, wistful mist that the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose fate will fortune twist? Aha. And today's sign is Pisces. Now, that's all the kids born between February the 19th and March the 20th. They are Pisces. People go out of their way to be with Pisces. He's that likable sign. And Pisces love people. But he loves animals, too. He cannot stand to see them hurt in any way. Pisces is by nature timid and shy. I agree with the Pisces people. I don't like to see any animals hurt either. That is the truth. And now for our horoscope. Oh, here we go again. Oh, magic crystal. Crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me. Oh. Yes. Now, Pisces. This is the time for all you Pisces to go out and gain some wisdom. Spend the day in a public library. Catch up on current events. Climb Mount Everest and have a chat with the abominable snowman. Not yet. I'll tell you when. Jumping the gun. Now, I would like to answer the letter that was written to me. There's a question here, and perhaps I can give you a suitable answer. I see no reason why not, for I am the oracle. Dear oracle, what does a real ghost look like? A choose? Oh, they sneezed. I have never seen one, eh? Well, I will tell you. I have never seen one. No, I've not seen one. Ghosts can look as normal as an ordinary person in the street. Did you know that? Some ghosts are reported to have missing features. Some have no eyes, some have no face, different things like that. Some drowned at sea, while they'll often be covered in seaweed. Many accounts state that ghosts seem to glide rather than walk, and are able to appear and disappear in a matter of seconds. Keep it up, Maharishi. I'm digging that tune. Ghosts will sometimes touch people, but on no occasion has anyone been able to touch or feel a ghost. But ghosts can breathe and look like pretty well anything they please. They can be as lifelike as you, or me, or voodoo. Wild geese calling. Ah, look to the stars, look to the stars.
Having done that, what are you doing, master?
Playing a lot of tricks, I'll tell you that. Now, Igor, you know what this country needs? A good 5-cent pen. That's the third pen I've tried, and it doesn't work. I've got to do something about this. I've got to have a pen that works.
Master, and I know what you can do about it.
What, Igor?
You can, with your great inside brain, invent a brand new pen that'll always write every time which way.
No, Igor, I don't think so. But what I think I will do is invent a new pen.
Yes, master.
All right, Igor. Hold the fort. I'm going to the workshop, and I'm going to build it.
I say, invent a new pen. He said no. I'll invent a new pen. That was pretty quick, master.
I think so, Igor. Well, how do you like my new invention? All right, Igor, how do you like it? Do you know what I call this?
Master.
I call this the Count Frightenstein Universal PowerPoint Pen.
Count Frightenstein Universal PowerPoint Pen.
That's right, Igor, and you can assist me in this next experiment. Here, I want you to plug this into the generator.
How does it work, master?
How does it work? I'll tell you while you're plugging it into the generator. Now, it all starts at Niagara Falls. Now, when you come back, I will explain, because this is quite intricate indeed. Got it? Very good. It's plugged in. Now, the power starts with Niagara Falls. It's all coming over. It's turning the turbines, right? It's sending this power through cables right to the generator in Frankenstone. Now, when it gets there, it in turn is sent on, is relayed on to the castle by coming up the hill. When it enters the castle, it goes to the wires in the walls, which come to the outlet on the generator. When we plug into the generator and I switch this switch and you throw that switch when I tell you to, that means all the power will congregate into this pen and make it the universal PowerPoint pen.
I think that's called electricity, master.
I was hoping there would be a simpler way to say it. All right, Igor, now, when you go over there, I want you to throw the switch when I say so. And I say so, throw the switch.
Good throw, master.
Good throw. That's the 15th window this week. Please be careful. All right, turn the generator on. Full power.
Generator on, master.
Switch on. Oh, I can feel it vibrating now. Yes, there it is. It's ready to work. What do you think of that, Igor, eh?
It's fantastic,
now
master.
It's time to test it, Igor.
Will it ride on butter?
On butter? Let's find out. Move that along, please. Careful, don't get your fingers in the butter. It rides on butter, it rides on butter.
Master, will it ride underwater?
Underwater? Why don't we find out?
Master,
it rides on water.
That's truly fantastical. This new pen of yours is the greatest invention you have ever invented.
I think so.
It rides on butter. It rides on water.
That's right.
It could ride anywhere. I wonder if you'd mind just signing this paycheck here for me with my 800 years back salary, what's outstanding, overdue to me.
Well, certainly I'll try that, Igor. Igor, isn't that horrible? I'm a flop again. Unfortunately, this does not seem to be able to write on paper. Isn't that awful, Igor? When I'm calling...
Librarians are patient folk. They don't mind taking ages to read a book, although there's 600,000 pages. I know of one who sat and read the Oxford Dictionary. The thought of reading all those words is really pretty scary. I asked him, was it hard to read? He said, yes, quite exceeding, because it weighs 10 pounds, you see. It's pretty heavy reading.
Yes, you know who I am, and welcome. Oh, out you go. Anyone care to dance? I am the librarian, and I have many frightening stories to read. Would you like to hear one? Why not? And our story for today is entitled The Raven and the Swan. A raven saw a swan and desired to secure for himself a plumage of the same beauty. Supposing that his splendid white color arose from his washing in the water in which he swam, the raven left the altars in the neighborhood of which he picked up his living and took up his abode in the lakes and pools. But cleansing his feathers as often as he would, he could not change color. And the moral of that is, the change of habit cannot alter nature. I have another story for you. Have you heard the flies and the honey pot? Yes, now. A jar of honey having been upset in a housekeeper's room, a number of flies were attracted by its sweetness, and placing their feet in it, ate of it greedily. Their feet, however, became so smeared with honey that they could not use their wings nor release themselves. They exclaimed, "Oh, foolish creatures, that we are, for the sake of a little pleasure, we have destroyed ourselves." You know, our moral there is, pleasure bought with pain hurts. Did I frighten you? Did I really frighten you? Did I? No, I didn't, I know. But I will continue to try. So you'll come and gain and see me, the librarian. Until that time, goodbye. Goodbye.
Looks vaguely familiar, but I just can't place him. Huh.
It's that time again.
You know, my great-grandfather is so old, all the other mosquitoes call him the original skin diver. I think that's very funny. All right, lunchtime.
Professors are a funny sort. I wonder if you've heard or noticed that they always use big scientific words. To hand them a salt shaker is a task for PhDs when they say things like, "Will you pass the sodium chloride, please?" But our professor's not like that and doesn't speak that way. He says they just use big words 'cause they've nothing much to say.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and men and women and people? I am Julius Sumner Miller, the Professor Julius Sumner Miller, in this strange place where strange things arise and from which they emerge. Strange, uncommon things. Consider the following. Consider the following. Wonderful to contemplate. Here I have a triangle. A triangle. You all know as schoolboys, ages 4 to 94, that the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And I am led to reflect with you on the man who first gave us the idea, Pythagoras, a Greek. And how did he prove it? Wonderful. Imagine that you are in the academy in Athens, and there are blocks of marble on the floor, square, rectangular, and such. And here is a great column of marble supporting the roof of the temple. And a shadow is cast by the column, and it intersects here at corners and angles. And so was Pythagoras led to say as follows. Let me see how I shall do it. I am going to take off this angle here, take it off, and put it here. And then I'm going to take off this angle and also put it there. Let me see if I can do it. There I have it. There I have it. The three angles sum to 180 degrees or half a full circle, the Babylonians having given us the idea of 360 degrees for the full circle. Here is a man who in the 4th century BC, when he did look, he did see. So much so that the Greeks have honored him by commemorating his work on the Pythagorean theorem and on cylinders and spheres in stamps, which we wish now to look at more sharply.
I'd rather not get involved.
Stamps. Here are the two Greek stamps, this one and that one, which commemorate the great Pythagoras. Here is the Pythagorean theorem, of which I shall speak another time, and there a cylinder circumscribed by a sphere, or surmounted by a sphere. Now, regarding Pythagoras, something for you all to consider. Those who were good mathematicians were named to the order of Pythagoras and wore a badge, a pentagram. So I have a big pentagram for you big people who are mathematicians, and smaller pentagrams for smaller people, indeed for smaller ones still. Now, there is a condition that is imposed on you if you wish to be a member of the Pythagorean order. What is the condition? That anything you discover must be attributed to the master Pythagoras. And so it was that the famous Greek geometer Hippasus, Hippasus, he discovered how to circumscribe a sphere around a dodecahedron, 12-sided figure, put a sphere around it. He decided how to do it, but he failed to pay tribute to Pythagoras, and guess what happened to him? He was drowned at sea. Drowned at sea. They played for keeps in those days. So, those of you who wish to be members of the Pythagorean order, come forward, make known your findings, and say that I, Pythagoras, you, Pythagoras, first observed it. And now, one more thing for you to worry about. I have a disc or a wheel with a spot on it here, on the edge, one here, and one in the middle. I'm going to roll that so, and ask you to consider what kind of a curve does this point describe as it goes? What kind? What kind of a curve? How does it look? And before we meet again, I ask you to draw such a figure, and I shall reveal the truth in our next meeting. Thank you for watching.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, master.
Hello, Igor.
Beautiful thing you made. What is this thing, master?
What is this? This is my new invention.
What is it, master?
You think you can guess, Igor?
Yeah, I can guess.
What?
It's a sofa.
Wrong. All right, try again.
A portable picture frame.
No, you're wrong again. Do you give up?
Give up.
All right, Igor, I'm going to tell you. I have invented a hippopotamus trap.
Hippopotamus trap.
That's right.
Yes, master.
Of course.
Tell me, how come it's so small for a hippopotamus trap?
Do you know what I saw in the moat this morning?
No, master.
I saw a miniature hippopotamus. But don't let that lead you astray. He was vicious.
That was me taking an early morning swim.
It was you, eh?
What's that noise?
Come with me. I'm going to prove something to you.
I'm frightened, master.
Look out there. What do you see?
A 3-foot loaf of bread.
What?
It's a hippopotamus, if you say so,
Of
master.
course it's a hippopotamus. Now, come with me. Here's what we're going to do. This is my plan.
Any, master.
You and I, we are going to go out there with my new hippopotamus trap.
We.
And we're going to trap him, right?
I'd rather not get involved, master.
You will get involved if I say so, Igor. Always remember.
Yes, I remember.
All right, come. We will do it. Get moving, big fellow.
Yes, master.
Oh, way to go. That's the idea. Way back there, way back. That's it. Now a little more to the left there, Igor. That's Igor! All right, that's it. Lure him into my trap. Lure him. He's right behind you, Igor. Keep running. That's it, Igor. Keep running, guard him. Get it. Good boy, Igor. Oh, way to go. Now guard him with your life. Igor. Where are you, Igor? Oh, that man. Now, if you want anything done right, you have to do it yourself. Oh. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, boy, this is an excited one. He's really moving around in there. Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. He's very excited. Igor, where did Igor go? Come and see what I've caught here. Now let me see what I've caught. Igor!
Hello, master.
What are you doing in there? Where's my hippo?
Your hippo is about 1.5 miles down the road, master.
Igor, you've done it again. You've ruined everything. My invention is useless.
Master, it's not altogether ruined and useless.
What do you mean?
Well, we could get a few pieces of furniture and make it into a bachelor apartment.
That's a drag, babe.
Guess what? That's right. It's that time.
I met a man who's an elevator operator.
What's it like?
Oh, he has his ups and downs.
I am the Wolf Man. Woo! Why? Feeling groovy, yeah. I am the Wolf Man and peace be unto you, yeah, man. This is EECH, coming to you from the castle with fantastic sounds that you're gonna dig. And remember, we believe in the wolf. We believe in the wolf. We believe in the wolf. Ruby! Right, you got that message. Yeah, babe, whoa. Too much, that was Little Wolf talking back to me. All right, now we're gonna have some chime time. And the time will be a little after 6. Ha! Take the humor. Why, too much.
Wow! Working on the letters all day long. Oh, cool, man. That was a far-out entrance.
Out of sight, eh?
No, I see you pretty good.
Harvey Paint Puller?
No, it's Harvey Wahlberg.
I know what it is. Is there any mail for me today, Harvey?
Any mail for you today, Harvey?
No, just any mail for me today. Oh, Harvey.
Harvey. Bang! I missed. But it's still there. Ouch! Again.
Oh, why would you do that to account, eh?
That was out of sight.
I can't seem to count on you. Is there any mail? Quickly.
Yes, it's right there. There you go, that one.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
And now we will see who this is from. Dear Count, how do you become a Count? Signed, Clyde.
You start with 0, work up to 1, and
Never
then try
mind
for
the
2.
smart alecky remarks. Clyde,
joke.
firstly, I'm going to tell you, we're sending you a picture. That's for sure.
Picture.
And secondly, to become a Count, it takes years of study and self-denial to be as wonderful as I am. Wouldn't you agree with that, Harvey Cartwanger?
Oh.
banger.
Love it, love it. Yeah.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
This show is definitely over. Grunt!